There is a point where you realize that you can either keep holding on to the version of yourself that everyone knows and loves, or you can have the courage to become someone new. I want to get in today the reality of leaving everything you know to become this person and to embody your highest self. 3 years ago today, I decided to change my whole entire life. I was married for almost 6 years. I was extremely overweight, hella depressed. I was extremely religious as well. And I just knew deep down this is not who I wanted to fully embody and become. So I made the decision 3 years ago to be like, fuck it, let's change it. But I want to tell you the emotional space and depth of what it means to actually leave everything behind and what it entails. Because I know when I was going through this time, it was hard. I needed someone to tell me that it was going to be okay and to keep going, and that there is light on the other side of the tunnel. And I'm here to tell you there is light on the other side of the tunnel. There's a part of you that's literally grieving aspects of your life. You're grieving the possibility that there could be more for you. You wake up every day with this high ambition and just with this desire in your heart that there is more and that you're capable of so much more. And I truly believe that you are. For a long time, I thought that I was living the life that people wanted. Like, I had the perfect life. I was married, I had a kid, I had a dog. I had the lifestyle that people would be like, oh my god, like that's the Pinterest family, that's the Instagram family. But I knew deep down that this is not the life I wanted. I knew before I even got married that I wanted to be a music artist. I didn't know what that embodied. I didn't know what it entailed. I just know that I've been on a worship team. I love to sing. I know that that was where my life was heading. 3 years ago, I gave birth to my son. It was a wonderful birth. It was a wonderful pregnancy. When I gave birth to my son, I had the thought, I'm not happy. I'm not. I've been putting on a mask for so long. The people that I called friends weren't even my friends. My husband at the time, he only loved me as much as he could love himself. And I had this realization that this is the best it's gonna get for me. And the freak, and I'd be damned if that was the best that my life could get. I knew that I held so much more potential, so there was no way in my life that I was just gonna stop here. So as soon as I made this decision, I don't want to get emotional, but as soon as I made this decision, of course, I went through a terrible postpartum. I became a single mom when my son was 5 months, and I lost my sister. I went through the most terriblest time of my life. But do you want to know something? Here I am now today, the person I am. I am so much more stronger. I am confident. I know from going through those things that I can do hard things, and there's no way in my life that I would change the outcome of how that happened. Did I make the wrong decision? Am I behind? Whatever the case may be, you're on the path where you need to be, and you should trust in your journey and trust in your timing. I ended up releasing a song during that time called Divine, and that song reached 30 freaking thousand people. 30,000 people. Can you believe it? It was incredible to think that people can relate to such a strong and emotional song, because one of the words was, even though I'm crying, I know that the universe is on my side because I'm divine. I hold divine power and energy. And how beautiful to know that. Like, how beautiful to know that you have the magic. We all have manifestation power. We all have the magic to change our lives. We have this desire and calling in our lives for a reason. And I truly believe, if you read The Alchemist, I truly believe that the whole entire universe will help you conspire to achieve that. So there is no reason for you to think, just stop here because it's getting too hard. I don't know what's on the other side. No, keep going. I'm like, not even joking you. I remember desiring a love where I would be flown out, taken on expensive dates, to just living the life that I really, really wanted. Like, I wanted to be my highest version of myself, and I knew the type of love that she received. I knew the type of men she attracted, and what did I do? I became that woman. Now look at me today. I don't want to expose myself, but I do. Like, I have the type of love that I desire. When a man comes across me, he knows that I am a high value woman. He knows the type of woman I am. I think it's beautiful to know that if I could tell my past version of myself, hey, this, you actually do get this, she would be like jumping for joy. So I knew there was a moment I needed to choose myself, and then I needed to lose my old identity to get to that part of myself. That old identity consisted of lots of grief, not just with my sister, but with all the things I knew. I'm getting emotional. All the routines I held, all the subconscious beliefs I didn't want to let go of. I had to lose all of that and become an entire different person than I knew who to be. I thought, okay, I know Khadijah used to be prim and proper, no cussing, just very people-pleasing energy. I was a girl everyone liked. But to me, when I left that marriage, I had to become a person that no one liked. I left the village. I left the norm. And that was insane. People don't get divorces in a Christian community, not in the one I was at. They wanted me to stay. And I said, no, I know the type of life I want, and I'm going to get that life. I had to lose my old identity. What identity are you holding on to? I talked about this in my last video. Sometimes we can't even do hard things because we're holding on to such strong pieces of our old identity, and we can't bring that old identity into this newest phase of our life. Do you think that your highest self would say she doesn't want to go to the gym? Do you think that your highest self gets McDonald's every single day? And no judgment, because like obviously we have to do the things we can to survive, but at the same time, do you think that's what your highest self is doing? Do you think she's entertaining fucking losers? Like, I'm sorry, I'm getting passionate about this. But like, do you truly believe that she's entertaining a man who can't even pay her fucking light bill? Who can't even take her out on a proper date? Who can't even buy her flowers? Do you think that's what your highest self is embodying? No. So you have to let go of those old beliefs and that old identity, because that's what's keeping you back from your highest self. All that to say is, the reality of leaving everything you know to become this different person of yourself, it's hard. It consists of a lot of emotional regulation. It consists of you having to really pull yourself out to really learn and know who you are and the type of person that you want to become. It consists of you knowing that everything is truly going to work out for you. You should know that. And even though it feels like it's not, even though it feels hard, even though it feels like the world is against you, trust me, I literally know. I was going through this time grieving. There was moments I laid in bed. I understand how hard it is to get from an emotionally hard spot. Trust me, I do. Trust that everything is unfolding, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. It's Deja.